Hey everybody, it's Kelly, and today is day 31. So by the time you guys see this, it will already be the new year. I'm actually doing this on New Year's Eve night because we were done celebrating with our celebrations early. So this was day 30, the pictures of the baptism, and then I did a little flip-up pocket here, and this is in an aqua color. And so I wanted to use something that would coordinate back to like other colors. So I found this old piece of Good Cheer was the name of this paper. The problem with this is I think it's not quite long enough. I'm going to cut this into two 2-inch strips, and I have a solution if that is not big enough. And actually I think I can just cut it. I think I still have a 12-inch piece of paper. I do. So I'm going to cut it a little bit differently than I was going to at first. And guess what, guys? I actually am starting to feel better today. I definitely have more of a voice. I definitely had more energy, all of that. Okay, so there's my 2 strips that I've cut. And then I'm going to just do a little measurement here. Yeah, they are not quite enough. So I'm just going to cut it to be enough. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just mount these back to back. So I decided these need to be about 8 1/4 inches. So I cut one of them 8 1/4 inches. I'll just back to back that and then trim the other one. And I'll show you what I'm going to probably do. There's a bunch of little different things that you can do if this happens. And obviously if you use the 6x8 papers that come with the El Studio December Documented Kit, they won't be, because they're only 8 inches. This I'm using an old 12x12 piece of paper, so that works. And then I'm just going to trim this because it's not quite right here. So I have this tiny little piece. Now, I could just trim this off and do it into 8 inches, but it doesn't, it won't fit right, and I think it will be more likely to slide out of the pocket if I do that, because it'll be a whole 1/4 inch short there. So what I normally do is I take a scrap then, and I just add it to the bottom of this. So now the one thing here is that the reason I'm thinking about what I'm this multicolored is because tomorrow is Christmas with my family at my house, so I'm going to want something that's back multicolored again. And I was just kind of looking to see, you know, okay, which I think I'm going to put this side facing this, just because it has more of the blues in it that this side does. I could have put a divider page between the two, but I didn't, because the page between this one and the other one is vellum, so there's a divider page there already. Now, the other thing I could do is I could take a piece of washi, and let me just show you this, because this could be a solution as well, and maybe I will do this. And I could, if my washi cooperates, of course. Yeah, this, I was going to say, I'm not quite sure if I know where this is from. It's from Hobby Lobby. I do have it labeled. So I can just do that, like that, and then that's on there. The only problem with this is that you can see the writing below it. So I'm more inclined to just use a scrap. And I'm just gonna, I like this red with that. I'm also going to look, I have smaller scraps here. So I could go and use like this heart. And if I do this, maybe I don't even have to cut it. Although I'm thinking I'm going to want to do that. So I think I'm going to use that little heart. I like that little one. Okay, so now I know that this is 2 inches wide. And then just putting this on my trimmer to try to get a good trim on it. I don't have to make these the same size, but I think I want to, because you won't see them back to back, right? So I'm just trimming these up, and I made just a horrible cut there. A really horrible cut. Okay. All right, so then I'm just going to add this in, and sometimes I use this as a place for journaling. Sometimes I use it as the place for the number. Sometimes I use it for both. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do tonight. I came down and I knew I wanted to do the 6 by the 2 4-inch pockets, because that the very first photo I took tonight, which was a relish tray at the supper club we had dinner at, and that I think is a uniquely, supper clubs are maybe a uniquely Midwestern thing. I took it as a square. So let me just get these in, and then we came home, and here I am in my lovely robe, which I spent the last couple of days in, but I actually did get dressed and go out tonight. Oops, and I want to back-to-back these. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll do them this way. This isn't awful photo. It's a selfie I took, and it was shaky. But anyway, now I forgot what I was saying. Oh well. Sorry, guys. Sometimes that's what happens when you talk and you work together. Anyway, I knew that since I took that one photo square, I knew everything else I wanted to do that. So we came home, and then we were going to have dessert at our house with the people we went out to dinner with, but we got snow tonight, and it was very slippery, more when we went to dinner. At one point, the car I was driving did not want to stop at a stoplight because it was so slippery. And I was driving really slow. So anyway, so we ended up just making grasshoppers for ourselves. So that was actually, I ended up making grasshoppers, and they were delicious. Okay, so I'm just going to tuck those in, and we'll see if I want to do anything with those. I did think that I might want to use some of these because they're so cute, and I really haven't used them at all. And I'm thinking I'm going to use that snow globe right there, because that kind of signifies the fact that it was snowy out tonight. And then I could use this little house one on the back side, because that is we were, what do I want to say, it was we were at home making those. Now the other thing I'm thinking, I'm going to just leave this over here. Instead of using this big one, maybe I should use a smaller one, and then get some kind of journaling space here. And if I have anything blue that would work nicely. And then the number can always sit kind of on top or something like that. And I could, let's see, I might be able to do like a little, well, I was going to say some sort of little collage, as I do want to have room to write. Maybe what I do is do this more for the number, and then let's going to be harder to collage that on the back. I like the idea of this house. I was thinking, because I could do like look at these pictures back here. Do I have any space to add like a little journaling block? Not so easily, because this is so big and I don't have another one of those. I mean, I have another small one of this, but I really like the house here. Okay, so let's do this first. Since if you know, do what you know, right? And then work it out in your head as you go along. That happens all the time with people I follow and me. Okay, and then this will go on top. And I'm thinking I want to put the number on top of that. I was thinking about using these letters, but the green is wrong. These are better. These are also L Studio. These are the green letters and numbers. And I have quite a few of these. I don't have a 1. I can always use an L. I have one number 1 left here, or an I. So I think if I put that over here, it might get lost. Let's see what I think. Actually, I don't think it does. I think that's nice. There. So then I have room here, and I'm actually going to do a little bit of journaling on here because I think this is going to determine what I do for the next page. And actually, I need my thinner. This is a trying to think what kind of pen this is. I don't remember which one this is. I don't like this. I think this is might be a Pitt pen, not my favorite. So anyway. Okay, sorry, but I'm having a hard time journaling. This just skips all over the place. It's a marker and it skips like crazy, and this is new. Okay, that's close enough. So then I'm going to slide this in, and then I can get this guy down. Actually, I think okay, then I have this, and I just realized something. I got these stickers, and I have not used them at all. Let me find them to see if I have an appropriate one. Here we go. So I picked these up at Michael's, and they're silly. They're like cocktails and that kind of stuff. So They're kind of cute. The pink would go really well. Kind of like it like that, though. And then there's these cute little Santa mugs. And I just haven't had a lot of coffee. So what I could do with this is put this down here. And I really like the way that looks. And then what I'm going to do is grab my foam tape, and I have some remnants here. I'm going to need to pop this up here a little bit, or it will not, because it's resting on that wood veneer, it won't stay upright. And this is always a little tricky doing this. So I have a little dish here. Let me show you. This little dish has little odds and ends in it sometimes, and then I usually stick my foam tape to it, my extra pieces. This is beautiful. It was my grandmother's, and it used to sit on her dresser. So it reminds me of her when I use it, which I think is nice. Anyway, so that's where I keep my odds and ends. Okay, then I'm going to tear this off. And then I'll just pop this on here, and that's my embellishment for back here. Then, I haven't used these in a few days, but I have these, I haven't used the word stickers in a while. I think partially because, you know, I was not feeling so well. There is a little one here that says traditions, and this is kind of tradition if my mom happens to be around, so I'm going to put that on the outside. There's one that says yum. There's one that says a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oops. And that did not go on all that straight. And if I don't like these, they're sitting on top of the, they're not actually sitting on top of the photo, so I actually think this was stronger without it. Let's see. Maybe if I put them in kind of the same place. Yeah, that looks a little bit better to me. Okay, so these are kind of in the same place there, and then, oops, you know, I did not stick this down. I put all the stuff, the ATG stuff on the, or not ATG, all the foam tape on the cocktail glass, but I did not do anything to stick this on here. Oops, and the foam tape shifted here. This is the problem with these. It's not so bad once it gets stuck down, but getting it stuck down sometimes can be a bit of a challenge with these. Okay. Okay, let's get that back. There. Okay, so we have that one, and then let's see, we could do enjoying the season and yum. It's not really a great place to put them that's the same. Actually, oh, nope, if I put enjoying the season up there, it would cover my mom's face. I'm going to get this up a little bit higher, too. I like seeing the rim of the glasses here. again, with these, I'm working outside the pocket, especially with these 2x8s. They'll slide right out if you put anything dimensional on it. And this, just look at this. This needs to come over a little bit here. Okay, guys, I think that's it. Yep, that's it. The layout is all done, or the page is all done for tonight. I will be back tomorrow with day 32. And that's the last day of December daily. How can that be true, right? Seems like it's finished so soon. But I do I'll have at least one extra video, a bonus video for you. I went back and redid the blank pages. I don't remember if I said that on behind day 15. So that will go up on the 4th, I think. Yeah, on the 4th. And then I might have one other page after that, and then I'll do a flip through. So there's a couple days left even after I am finished. All right, guys, there's day 31. Hope you guys are all well. Hope you're having a great start to your new year. Bye.